darling. Monday here, ready to Doula. So, I decided instead of trying to go live, I'm just gonna do like a candid kind of get ready with me and just kind of yap. Apparently, the girls love a good yap session, and I'm a yapper, honestly, truly. So, I decided to kind of do my get ready with me. I lost mine, so I had been using this one, the Black Girl Sunscreen Men version, but then I found mine, so I'm back to using mine. And I saw that the kids one has even more SPF, so I think honestly I'm going to I'm gonna get the kids one next. Y yo practicando, hablando en español mucho, pero no sé muchas las palabras. Pero mira a mí, hablando en español muchas. I learned a new word. It's not frases. Frases is phrases. And I have been saying for sentences, I have been saying frases. But as soon as she said it, I kid you not, as soon as she said it, yo igual a mi mente. Pero for a long time, I kept saying frases for sentence when it's actually like oración or something like that. So I have been practicing. I'm working, yo trabajando in past tense. Let's see, trabají. Ay, coño. Ay, no recuerda. Es más difícil. Trying to remember, trabajando, probando. Recuerdo past tense. Like, I get trabajando. I get it. I can talk to you right now in the present all day. But past tense, like I have been working. That's what I'm working on right now. But I'm gonna get it. Ya tú sabes. I'm gonna get it. I kind of took a little bit of a little tiny little break. I have no clue what else I'm gonna do for the outfit. I'm kind of doing like I gotta go to a dinner, so I kind of have a little idea. I can show you. I kind of have a little idea, but I just wanted to come to my little vanity. I made this like vanity, and I kind of wish you guys could see. It's like just full of love, and I'm watching this good movie recommendation right now. So I'm really excited. I love my little vanity because like I'm really big on reading. Like I like makeup and all that stuff, but nothing to me is like self-care than reading a book, just to be able to relax into a book. So this is one of the books that I made. And I'm so excited to start putting some more things to, I guess not even paper because they're on paper now, but putting some things to fruition, you know. I've been studying a lot and I'm really proud of myself for how much I've been studying. Oh yeah, super late on the intro. I was supposed to say 3 things that I'm grateful for. So yes, I am so grateful for my life, for the abilities that I have, just for life as a whole. I am so grateful for you guys. Like, my community inspires me so much. Like, especially the people who I have around me, you know, tangibly. Even though they're like sometimes it's a little bit of a distance, or like, you know, time goes by. It's not like when you're in school and you see people every single day, but just being able to have that supportive community, so grateful for it. And for like right now at this moment, I'm not gonna hold you YouTube, because YouTube is allowing me to make longer form content and kind of share longer form content on fan base and stuff. So I'm really excited about the future, you guys. I have this book and I'm like kind of putting the book to the test right now. I have written things in the past. I guess you could say doula, author, educator. You could say all that because I have written some books in the past about 3 years ago, and I have them on Patreon. I have one of them on Patreon right now. Patreon.com/Amani Darling. I have one on Patreon right now, but I'm gonna release some of the other ones because I have been gathering like so much insightful, wonderful information. And one of them that I've been writing about a lot, like you can see how many pages I have been writing. One of them that I have been writing about a lot is the whole cycle syncing. So, cycle syncing for all purposes, like, I mean, obviously you can do it to want to have a baby or, whatever reasons, to not have a baby or whatever reasons. But just like really cycle syncing, truly putting those practices into play for myself has really made you, it makes you feel different, not much actually physically changes in your life. And honestly, it's funny because it might get, a little worse, not unbearably worse, but it might get a little worse. And that's like, I don't know, it's like, ya tú sabes, cuando ya tú sabes, en that momento, in that moment, you're like, yeah. So reading for me is like a really big, I guess you could call it self-care thing. And I've been trying to get out of the habit of just reading for like education purposes. I read a lot as a doula. I already read a lot of books just because I'm always looking to stay aware of all of the things. And you guys know, like, we go through this giant book, which is like a textbook in itself, and I've been going through this for like 5 years. So this is a course in itself. So just me reading this alone, I'm taking a college course, like, goodness gracious. But it's so impactful because applying it's for myself. I always, all of the books that I have written, even like 3 years ago, and I think that's why I go into like little breaks, because all of the books that I have written in the past, I reflected for a long time before I wrote them, and now I see myself kind of going through that again. So I got a lot of books that are like, I'm looking at my vanity. I literally have a lot of books that are just health focused, like how to be healthier and how to apply the fertility awareness method to your day-to-day, how to track your waking temperature, all those things. So it's like, I want to sometimes take a break and just read a fun book. So I got this one. I'm kind of enjoying it. So far I only read one story, but there's 15 of them, and I really like that they're all from different parts of the diaspora. I really like that. So it makes me happy. It really does. And like, it's a little struggle sometimes reading through it, because it kind of makes me a little tearful reading about, just different people's experiences. It really motivated me to want to get into theater again. Like, when I was younger, I was really into theater and like performing just for fun. And I feel like when you're even like, hold on a second, I decided to do a little rip. So yeah, even though you are just semi, or even if you were not, actually really good or whatever, like you're good. Sometimes trying to make, or when you do make certain things, like other things, it kind of takes the fun away from it. So I really stepped back from performance and stuff, but I don't know, it's just reading through having like I'm already like a really creative person. I'm gonna have a creative mind, right there. And I'm really working on practicing hablando en español porque I know that it's important not to forget, languages that I know. Like, I have studied Spanish, I have studied Japanese, I have studied Italian, even un poquito. Pero Spanish can't go nowhere. Like, I have to know Spanish. I have been having Spanish in my life, growing up with my family and just being in a very Spanish speaking and interpersonal relationship, family wise and community wise. I have been I've had Spanish around since I was about 2, and I feel like I've been speaking Spanish since I was like at least 4. So I kind of feel bad, but I also feel like inconspicuous because nobody really expects me to speak Spanish. So it's not a big deal if I don't say anything. So I keep giving myself that cop out. I don't know, Mas. I know that it's really easy when you're a kid not to realize how old your grandparents and your great grandparents actually are, and to think that even aunts or cousins, to think that you're just gonna always have what you have, because that's what I thought, and I remember having conversations with my grandmother and thinking back on it, being like, oh my gosh, she was the sweetest person for doing this for me, because she really wanted me to practice Spanish. She was really adamant about me practicing Spanish. And I had an interest in Japanese, like since I was like in kindergarten. I was like, oh, I want to learn Japanese, because I felt like Spanish was just always going to be there. I don't have to really try. I want to do something else that's not, available or whatever. So you think that you're going to have what you have, and then, it's not really always around. And you're like, oh, you realize, like, you realize you're the adult in the room. You're like, oh, I was looking for the adults in the room to do it, and you're like, oh, I'm the adult in the room. Oh, I'm the adult in the room. Okay, yeah, okay. Like, so I have really been working on it. I've been thinking about her a lot, like over this past year. I I don't think you realize you're gonna miss people even. Like, you miss them in the moment that it happens, but time goes by and you still miss them. So it's interesting to see me putting into practice the things that she instilled in me when I was a tween, People are giving this advice now to the youth, girls maybe my age or a little younger and stuff who are now grown too somehow. And like just thinking back on, the advice that my grandmothers and great grandmothers gave, and really sitting with the fact that y'all really are saying the same thing as it's you learn stuff when you listen to old people, but then what it does not prepare you for is walking back into the world as the way people are prepared to perceive you, because they are being perceived for who they are. However, you, with what you house, is not. That's why I really appreciate all of these movie reviews of the new Ryan Coogler, Michael Jordan movie, because the porque en la película, mind you, I have not seen it. Mind you, I have not seen the movie. I have seen people's reviews of the movie because, I'm gonna see the movie. So you can tell me all of the information about the movie. You can tell me you could read me the script. I'm gonna see the movie. So I've been watching people's reviews because I don't know if they're considering us like girls who don't want to go to movie theaters. Let me know when the pre-order is coming out, because I have been seeing people's reviews and I'm eating it up because I'm gonna watch it for myself. But I'm really excited. I hope I get to see it in a timely manner. But honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna be one of those people that tries to give like some kind of review about it. I just want to see it for myself because I have been hearing people's conversations about it, and it seems very nice. Seems very interesting. The time frame that it's coming out too, I think that's so cool. They're not just keeping horrors for, October. They're coming out with horrors in the summer and now the springtime. Y'all will not know peace. So I don't know where else I should put it. I've tried this hack that I saw. I don't know whose page I saw it on, but they were talking about like you do the color correcting before you do your concealer. And I'm learning how to do makeup and how to make it fun too, because I feel like that's the main reason to do makeup. I'm never gonna just allow people to police the fuck out of me, especially knowing everything I know about everything. You think I'm about to listen to your opinion on a thing? No. Unless I ask, I'm not gonna ask your advice, like, but no. No. I'm gonna go put it on how I like it. Cause I don't know. I look red and I love it. I wish I kind of looked how I look in the mirror on the camera, because I think I look lighter in the camera to y'all. But yeah, I'm really excited to watch the movie. If you've seen the movie and you want to leave me some parts that you felt like were super cool that you think we should pay attention to, let me know. I do not mind spoilers. Like if you mind spoilers, do not look at the comments. I do not mind spoilers because I'm gonna watch it. You can't really describe it to me how I. That's why I like books. I mean movies are cool, but that's why I really like books because you can tell me, but I'm going to imagine it how I want to imagine it. Even with a movie, I have to see it for what it is, you know. But with a book, I can imagine it however I want to imagine it. And you can't tell me I'm wrong. And if you do, who? What do you say? Cures. Yeah. So this is what we're doing. And then you put the concealer on top of it. And it's supposed to make your makeup look really good. And I mean, I got a compliment doing this. So I guess it works. Because apparently I am a Stevie Wonder to makeup. I have no clue if it's good, bad. I'm like, oh, thank you. You know, I'll make sure I put that in the notation of what I need to learn how to do. But yeah, I've been watching this movie, Steel Magnolia, so far. I like it. I love a good movie that makes you think. And I've been talking about old movies. I've mentioned old movies to someone, and I felt I was like, I'm talking about like super old movies. They were talking about something from not too long ago, maybe like a decade ago. And I was like, you know what? I guess that would kind of be categorized as old movies. Like, I wonder if there's some more movies that I haven't seen or want to see again that or from like, 2000 to like maybe 2015 at the latest, And like, it just kind of found me, honestly. It low key kind of found me. So I'm enjoying it so far. I don't know. If you have makeup tips, let me know because I need to know what I'm supposed to do to make this face. Sometimes I face my face and it faces. And then I'm like, okay, I need to do that again. But then I feel like I do again and it don't face the face the way it faced the day that I faced it. And I don't know what's the difference with the face. But yeah, I'm gonna finish it up, I guess. I don't know what else I'm gonna do to my makeup yet, but I'm gonna finish it up and then see what it looks like. I'm gonna do a longer version though, so if you want to see like the even longer version of this yap sesh, because I'm still be yapping, and I'm gonna just yap to you while I continue to do my makeup, and then we'll come back to the people and do a final let go. But yeah, follow, what am I talking about? You'll see it. Okay, peace. Okay, if you are here for the prolonged yap sesh, then thank you for joining. I am talking about the movie Steel Magnolias that I've been recommended from the FYP and you all. So I'm enjoying it so far. I said I love movies like this that make you want to watch it again and dissect it even more and like just, you know. So yeah, girl, if you are a makeup guru, let me know what I'm supposed to do. I tried the concealer trick and I'm gonna do something to my eyebrows this time, which I never do, and I'm working on it. Okay, Ashley, I'm working on it, but I like it. I love planning makeup. Like, you guys, like I said, my grandmother, I appreciate my grandmothers and my grandpas and my great grandparents. I appreciate them because being able to look back on the relationship you have with them, I had with them, and being like, oh, I'm really glad that she instilled certain things. Like, My grandma teaching me about the lemon, like, you know, needing lemon and the key lime and the salt and stuff. The peroxide trick, okay, because I wanted to dye my hair and I didn't want to. I didn't even know how to. I don't know how to dye my hair, okay. I bought something and I didn't even buy the other thing, so I couldn't even do it. But I did her peroxide trick. I really like it. I'm gonna put some more now that I wash my hair again, but I really like it. I said, oh my gosh, I feel like it looks so cute. I look brown all over. Yes. So yeah, girly, if you got any makeup tip, let me know. I think I did enough blending of the whatever this process is called. So I'm gonna move on to the next step, which I think I don't know. So I'm gonna just try and do it, and if I'm wrong, then correct me in the comments. Okay, I decided to do a little bit of the setting stuff, so I'm gonna let this dry on my face first and then finish the movie for a little bit and then come back with whatever the next step is supposed to be. Oh, it's so hydrating. Give me your opinion. Do you think I should do a bun or a ponytail? So I am about 3/4 of the way done with my makeup, I think, and with this movie. So I'm really liking it, you guys. If you haven't seen it, look it up on YouTube. It's really good so far. I feel like it's one of those movies, like I said, like how I feel about Skeleton Key and how I feel about Sinners. Like, I feel like it's one of those movies that I'm gonna sit back again. I could really, literally rewind this whole thing and watch it again and gather some more knowledge from it. I love movies and TV shows like that, so I'm really enjoying it so far. But yeah, give me your opinion. What do you think? I think I'm gonna go with a ponytail, and I'll show you the outfit. So I think I'm gonna do something in the pinky color. So these are pants. Then maybe like this top or this top and this. I'm gonna see how I work it, but I think this is kind of the color palette. Okay, so this is the final look with the pants. I don't know. These are the pants. Yes. So by the time you see this, I'm gonna already have one outfit, but give me your opinion. Which shoe? So I'm just going to family dinner. So got this cute little kitten. I got this cute little mule. This kind of taller, but these are like my prom shoes, and I like them a lot. They're very sturdy, and then very basic, which I don't know, probably will stick with this. But yeah, thank you for chatting with me and what's the word I'm going for? Yapping. Thank you for coming to my yap sesh. I hope you like the outfit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.